and welcome back to Mawazo. My name is Mombi Wanjiro. I'm joined by John.
Yes, this is John Wagachura. And hizi mavitu mnaamini kutoka tu na kusikia na hujaijaribu. Try yourself. You never know. Maybe that is the best thing that you will ever love.
Yeah.
Lakini kwa sababu uliambiwa ni baya, usijui inaendaga tipa, usijui hiyo style mtu anaumizaga wa. You know, people have very funny beliefs. And you know, for example, from where I come from, I'm a Kikuyu, and you know, we believe there is a thing from somewhere that a woman should not be let me say it as it is said in Kikuyu.
A woman is not supposed to be eaten doggy style.
That is it.
Why? That's one of my favorite styles. How dare you?
I wamejua.
No, it's true. It's one of the most amazing styles.
But you find that, also, you see some of these styles, they have even variation.
Yeah.
Like they have...
I think we should do a topic on styles and positions of sex. Because people think doggy style is just one. Because doggy style has so many variations. And some of them work, some of them don't.
With me, when it comes to style, I classify them as just four. They're just four. Side by side. From behind,
missionary,
from top, so and then there is a fourth one.
Yeah.
So when it comes to style, now from there, that is when
positioning. There's a style. What you're referring to, which are the four. Yeah. But now the positioning. Yeah. Because missionary could mean either of us is on top. Missionary, there's cowgirl, reverse cowgirl. I think we'll have to do a topic on that today, guys. We are going to. Okay, I think people need to understand. For us, this is our job.
Yeah.
Okay, not to have a lot of sex, which we have. Thank you very much. Okay, I have. I don't know if I can speak. Yeah, but this is our job. Yeah. To research and talk about sex.
Even some, because we cannot just talk anyways. Vitu zingine tuongeagi tu. Zingine tunabidi tunafanya practical hata wewe.
Yeah, some of them I can't just come here and talk about things I do not do.
Some of
most
of these things you need to do them. Feel how it feels, and also see how it makes the other partner feel. Yeah. And then you're like, okay. And then maybe you can even try one thing on one man and try on the second one, and then you're like, okay, so it worked on this one, so it did not work on this one. Then it means that this thing cannot work for everyone.
Do you ever get I know we are digressing, but I have to ask you, as a sexpert, since we were given that name, sexpert, do you ever think like people come with such huge expectations of things you can do? They expect you to be an acrobat in bed, to jump up and down. Do you ever have sexual partners who assume?
And you find that what happens is, not even assuming, mwingine anajisivia sana.
Oh yeah, but then people need to stop that. People, don't call me and tell me, if you give it to me, I will boil it, and then I will simmer it, and then I will stir it with a fork. Please.
Then you give me those expectations.
And then you come. And then you first of all, the moment you come into my, not come, of course you will come, but
ila siku utajireta tumia Kiswahili English becomes complicated.
Decide, okay, now have it. You before you even enter, you have finished. My friend, can you let your actions speak for you? Don't build for me an anticipation. Let me tell you, I find that mystery is very sexy.
Oh yeah.
What I don't know, if you go out there and you're told, don't open this door. Your curiosity is piqued, and all through you'll be thinking, what the hell is behind this damn door? You know? So let me just walk and talk swiftly and very stealth. Be very stealth about it. Don't come and tell me, if you give it to me, I'm going to
sometimes be a submarine,
Yeah, just be chini ya maji.
And then when you come there, then he's like, okay, you know that guy, okay, live there too.
Let me be the one to sing your praise. Let me be the one to sing.
Zile vitu nilikutana nazo, I've never met such things. I didn't expect that this person can be like this. And that is the thing, whereby if you have too much expectation, sometimes also spoils the thing, whereby again you had so much expectation, then it goes down. Yeah. Baby girl, what were we to speak about?
So today we were supposed to talk about aftercare. That is my favorite part of sex. I love sex. I love the act of sex and everything that comes with it. But aftercare, I feel like it's the part of me it's the part of sex that makes me feel like baby girl. Like you just call me. It's the part of me that will decide whether you're just like any other guy or you're my daddy.
Okay.
Yeah. So aftercare is the how you take care of your person. It could be the man or the woman, the dominant or the submissive. How you take care of each other after you have sex. So John, we have had sex. You have taken me to cloud 9. I have taken you to cloud 20. What's next? You have come. Now you have ejaculated.
For me, first of all, and I tend to think somehow I put it as part of aftercare. I don't know why, but that even act of saying that I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Because now we are climaxing. I'm almost there, so that I can prepare you. For example, you have women who are multi-organistic.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, and maybe during the journey, she'd already had twice or once an orgasm. And then when you tell her that, baby, I'm almost there. Here I am coming. Yes. When you tell her that, some of them, they hold you better. They put you close to them. Some of them, there's those things that they will do to allow you so that you can have the best
wonderful
experience of your lifetime as you're finishing. Because, even when someone is almost scoring the goal, that is when you find
cheer most.
So that is for me is another thing whereby now I am telling you that so that immediately I also do it now. One thing is, I tell men, the juices that come out of her, they help you even to go to the next round.
And also,
so don't withdraw immediately.
Like you're running away.
And then, no, you had her for 5, 20, 30 minutes. Sasa ndio imekuwa mbaya.
And
also,
there's, I don't know, I will ban. But when you stay there after you have come, when you stay there, when your penis is now going back to factory settings, there's movements it makes. It just doesn't shrink.
Yes.
There are things it does. Oh my God.
And at the same time, there's things that ladies do. Those ladies who know how to do kegels. Now imagine, oh God, hey, I think what are you comment? If you are held by a lady who knows how to do good kegels, and then when you have just released and then she's doing her kegel, my God, it's one of the most heavenly experiences.
Kegels, you tighten, you tighten and loosen.
You're biting it, and then unajua inabaitiwa na mtu hana meno.
He has come. Now you're milking whatever was remaining there. And I feel like you said, like, when you say you're coming, there's a way I can also manipulate myself to come with you.
That is what
because I'm a multi-orgasmic being.
Yes.
So instead of, okay, you're coming, okay, come. As I'm cheering you on, and cheering does not mean, oh, John. No. Cheering means how I moan, how I twist and turn my body, how I hold you. I hold you tight. And not just hold like this. You could, if the man is on top, John, stop imagining things, please. It does not mean holding with your arms or your hands. It's with your legs as well. You tighten.
Even deep inside there.
Inside you could also hold. And that's why it's important to do kegels for a woman. And even for men. Men should do them. It solves so many other things. Even premature ejaculation, kujikojolea pale, you see the shoes have several dots shining. It has so many benefits, even for men. So that is one thing that you need to do. And I've given you two. Those are the part of, for me, part of. It shows that the lady, you take care of her. Then immediately after that, you don't withdraw immediately, and also do not release her. Don't get it.
There are some people
who
take 30 seconds.
You have come, and then you turn and snore. Me, I will kill you. I will take a pillow and smother you. Where is the attention you were giving me before we had started having sex?
And that's why I'm saying there are some people cuddling is very, very important.
It's very important to cuddle.
So what do? Immediately you're through, you continue holding them close towards you.
It's a way of saying thank you for allowing me to use your body, and for allowing me to give you pleasure, and for allowing your body to give me pleasure in return. Because most of the time, one thing people don't understand, me having sex with you is not about me coming.
Yeah.
How I respond to you when we are having sex, because there's something I said, we once did communication, and I think we'll cover it again. Communication does not have to be verbal. It could be in the way I'm moaning, yes, it's verbal and saying, okay, deeper, please stop, go slower, be gentle, kiss me. It could be that. It could be what John said, I'm coming.
You know, the O's and the M's.
Yeah.
And the...
So pleasure, real pleasure comes from me watching you react to the things that I'm doing to you. That is what will turn me on, right or wrong?
My imagination is killing me.
Okay, you. No, but it's true.
Yeah, that's
pleasure,
very true.
most of the time,
even the muscles, you know, there is a point you will reach,
yeah,
and the muscles will tighten.
Yeah.
Even without me saying, you will realize,
my body is reacting. And most of the time, you know, there are times when I say no, but my body is saying yes. There's a confusion, there's a conflict between my mind and my body. So if you know your person, and that's, I think we said in a previous episode, we said you need to know your person.
Yeah.
Because you could kiss me, I may not say, okay, don't kiss me like that, but you will notice, oh no, I shouldn't do that again. Or there's a way you will touch me, or you will thrust, and you'll be like, okay, this is the emotion I want. And one thing I want men to learn, John, today, starting with you and our director, and every other man that is watching, when a woman says she's coming, iyo kiherehere munakuanga nayo, yeah, that is when you want to show me your manhood and your prowess. Please don't. When I am coming, maintain pace, maintain speed, maintain style and position. Do not move.
How can you?
Most of the time when I tell you I'm coming, that is when you decide, okay, you start going fast. Please, if you are going slow, and it's very easy for a woman to lose her orgasm, and not getting it back again is another whole issue. Because
now you've changed the pace. Now it changes so many things.
Yeah, it
changes the intimacy,
and there's
the
nothing
coordination.
as annoying as not being able to come, especially when you can smell it. It is there at the door knocking, and then this guy has decided, okay, now let me change your doggy style. Please, who told you I will not come if you change me after I've come already? Can you let me come? And then you will show me the other things you want to show me after I've already. It's true. So one thing I want men to learn is that if I say I'm coming, do not change the rhythm.
Is that part of
maintain to happen. Same speed. No, it's true. Same speed. And I have seen this talked about so many times, and it's like you people don't understand.
Again, there's a thing I tend to think after aftercare is that, and also this one can be prayed as you continue doing sex. For example, nimekaa like 2 weeks, maybe I had traveled, and then when I come back and I am still continuing to eat, my reproduction system continues to work. Yeah. And at times, even with women, at times they tend to have more lubrication compared to other times. Yeah. So what happens is that we might be having more. Yeah. Then there's some ladies as well who have when they reach orgasm as well, they squirt. Yeah. So this squirt at times it is too much, like there's a lot of water that is coming out. By the way, your maji wena taste glucose. Now, usiniulize ni taste ya nani? The squirt liquid. Yeah, it is very clear, it is very sweet. It tastes glucose, and for some it might be very clear water. For some it might be very clean like milk. It might be whitish like milk. But when it comes out, now it is mixed together with my semen. Sometimes it might be a lot. That's where I tell men and women, you need to have that special towel inside that bathroom, inside that your bed, around there. I should bring here on set, that is those very soft towels, very, very soft. You don't get that rough. Unajua kuna ile towel ukianika inakuwa like sandpaper. Yes, there are those towels. There are those towels that are very, very soft and smooth, very soft, like delicate for a baby's skin. Yes, those are the kind of towels. Because you remember, you've already, there is friction that has happened. Yeah, you are soft. Yeah. That part is engorged, so it becomes soft. So there is need of that towel, so that at least you can wipe yourself up a retro bed. See una spread kwa hizo ma bed sheets za your wife and you have just finished and you're spreading everything all over, na nipo tu utarudi ulalishe your body.
And you mentioned story squatting. You mentioned squatting, and I want to tell men, don't be pressured. It is not about you. Squatting is not about you. It's about me as a woman, because I think men are so pressured. I made my woman squat. You did not do shit. It is up to me and my body to decide whether or not you are squatting. Because most men think there are women who are easily squatters. Let me call them squatters. They easily squat. And then there are women it takes a lot of work. And it's not about you as a man or your prowess or whether you know how to do it or not. No, because I think most men squeezy, because squatting now has become a topic that people broadly talk about. People have been squatting since the ages of our great grandmothers. At
the same time as you're mentioning it, a woman might squat. Last week she was squatting easily. This week she's not. Yes. Why? Because of her cycle.
Yeah.
So once you understand, that is why you need to clearly understand your woman. You need to clearly understand even her anatomy. Because you can be able to take good care of her.
Also, there are women who squat a lot in terms of volume of the liquid that comes out. And then there are women who just squat just a little bit. So you need to understand. You don't have to rub and thrust and, shove things inside me to expecting me to have a fountain.
It's a gush.
People expect, especially from porn. Porn is very misleading. Because some women will squat and it will be continuous and it's a lot of water. Some women cannot come without squatting. Some women can squat without having an orgasm.
And the squat comes from a gland that is called skin's gland or pyrethra gland. Most people think it is pee.
No,
I don't know why we are speaking.
And it does not smell like pee. Like John said, apparently John has done research and can tell us that he said it tastes like glucose.
Oh yes, and you see that water even it does not stain bed sheets. But it does. But pee will. So the aftercare part of this is very important. If your woman does the fountain, the gushing thing, then you can even have another extra towel whereby you put it under her.
Or buy a freaking Macintosh. Have a Macintosh. Macintosh is that waterproof cover for your mattress.
That is the thing. Because if you know your woman, that is how she is. That is something that you do. So that at least ikimwagika hapo, you just take your towel and wipe it and you continue sleeping on the same mattress. Sasa itabidi sijui mwenda mkalala kwa kita mtoe mattress nje. And you find some people also they don't want now to do sex on the bed because at the end of the day when the gushing happen, now they will be forced to leave that bed. So you find that they just do a small sex and they hawatafika your level. So
small
it makes them
small sex throw it this way, please.
And that is the thing. The other thing, aftercare. Another thing that I like so much, I like the complimenting part.
People don't understand how much of yourself you give when you're having sex with someone.
Do you know how much it takes for someone to be vulnerable? Yani mtu tu atoe nguo, uone mwili yake, uone pengine ako na watoto wawili watatu, uone the stretch marks and everything. And then wetu umebaki tu hapo you're through and then unageuka.
I think that the biggest compliment when it comes to having sex, the biggest compliment is in me allowing you to see me in my most vulnerable state, which is nudity.
Yes.
Me being able for you to take off all your clothes and allow me to behold. And let me tell you, when you're sexually attracted to someone, there's nothing ugly about them. Have you ever noticed that when you break up with someone, you only see your ugly exes? You never see your current person as ugly. Even if you tell me, this is your husband, or this is your girlfriend, she's very ugly, I will not see it. Wait until we break up.
That's when you see now the negative side and you're like,
she has always had this big belly. She has always had this stomach. She has always, kumbe Mombi doesn't even look good in black. It is because you love them. So when you're sexually attracted to someone, because most people feel embarrassed or shy, or he'll see my stretch mark. Do I care?
And that is why you need to compliment this person. And also have at the same time, it's lazima kila wakati ukimaliza unalala. At times you have that pillow talk. Unajua pillow talk after you are finished when inakonga tamu.
Especially for gossiping. There's no sweeter gossip than that of couples.
By the way, I tend to tell people, and this one I can say conclusively, the moment you start gossiping about the neighborhood, The moment your wife stops telling you things about the neighbors and about everything, who has got the new car and everything, know that your relationship has a problem.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, those couples that are very close, nakwambia wanasengenyanaga.
Yeah, we gossip a lot.
Wanasengenyanaga. So that is when you should, after you have had sex, have that pillow talk. Talk things out.
Yeah.
Tell each other things. Then the other thing is, some people have other issues. You can go wash, but not immediately.
Yeah, don't just jump out of. You know, in our society, how we've been raised up, we've been raised knowing sex is dirty, sex is bad manners for who? Sex is bad manners, sex is shameful. So most of the time you find that the moment we are done with sex, I will pull the bed sheet and cover myself and sneak off to the bathroom to wash. Why don't I just lay there? Let you come and wipe it. You're the one who has made it dirty. Come with a warm towel, warm damp towel, wipe it. Hallelujah. Or even for me, come with a warm damp towel and wipe him. And in wiping, I'm not saying I will wash you there or go take a shower together and do a few rounds.
No, I wanted you to continue to elaborate more on the wiping.
So you have some a warm damp towel.
Yeah.
You come and wipe her, talk to her, show her. It's a sign of appreciation for what your body just did for me. The sacrifice you have made for me.
And you know, there's some people, you wipe them, one's a man,
and it comes back alive. Hallelujah.
If you want to go the second round immediately, get a warm towel.
That is a secret I always tell people. If you like oral sex, if you and your partner like oral sex, go gargle your mouth with warm water, warm salty water, and then give him head. Tell me if it will not rise to the occasion again. I'm giving you more Kenya, more fair.
And as you wipe him again, you tend to the warmth is maintained and even the blood flow. Yeah. Because naturally, even when you are doing massage to the body, by the way, even sensual massage can be an aftercare. Sensual massage, whereby you massage her like she's like, hey, let me tell you, na nimesikia vile umenikuja ni kama umenibomoa mgongo na hapa hivi. And
can you tell people, massage is not only on the back.
Massage.
You can massage your sexual organs.
Hey, wacha tu. Aki leo tunachoma tu zote. We are banning everything.
Yeah, we are trashing those taboos. We are claiming our sex. We know we are sexy and we love sex and we are owning it.
Even kupuliza mtu kwa thighs, thighs. Like
the way especially the way you touch someone's genitalia. Yeah. Because most people believe when you're talking about me giving a hand job, it just means the motion of. There are so many ways of holding a penis. Okay. Yeah, there are so many ways of holding it. And the fact that we are done, you have come, does not mean I'm done with your penis. I could play around with it. And when you're having that pillow talk that you're talking about, I could touch it.
Or maybe the fingers are somewhere doing their things around.
You could touch other parts of your body. Who said that men's nipples are not sensitive? Some men's nipples are very sensitive.
There are some who are sensitive. Not me. Myself, mine are not. You know, I'm saying
too much information. Next time we'll bring his girlfriend or his wife to come and tell us. Sindio? Will you allow us to have so that we know? But anyway, on a serious note, that's why it's important to know each other's bodies. Yeah, that's because most of the time, the vagina is very sensitive. After I come, I don't even want you to touch my clit again because it's very sensitive for a period of time. Yeah. But in that moment when I come, and some women, once they come, even if you've not come, they are done. They are done. So what are those things that you can do to make them feel like still in the mood that you can still continue? Once a man comes, it does not mean that, okay, this penis now can stay on the side, I'm done.
Even when you come and you wipe her down, and maybe herself she has not reached squatting or the level that she wants to reach, you can continue doing other things because you just wipe her down, you wipe yourself down, and then you can continue doing other things like even using it, even if it is half left, you can still use it and make her feel good. Because as you said in another episode, you know, I usually say the one that part. But sijui ni nini mnakuwa mkifikiana huko ndani, the one that part huko nje.
Should we just have a topic about that? First of all, John said you trim your nails, fingernails, if you're going to touch me down there. trim your fingernails, file your fingernails, remove your cuticles, clean your hands. Kuna utu small hand brushes for washing. Most of them people think they're just for the salon for doing manicures. Keep one in your home, wash your fingers. Because the amount of bacteria you're going to put in me down there.
You know, all these things aftercare. Hey, aftercare
is so broad. There's I could feed you.
Yes.
Being fed after.
Okay, let's do this one. Crazy one. Chocolate na mtu ama yogurt and then this is aftercare. Maybe umeshamaliza round 1, you want to go to round 2 or round 3, and then anachukua tu chocolate anakumwagilia, maybe it is in liquid form, anachukua yogurt anakumwagilia the favorite yogurt, and then he licks it off your body. He licks the chocolate off. You're already turned on for the next round.
I need to go home. But anyway, there are so many ways of aftercare. In a previous episode we talked about the ambience. The ambience, apart from setting the mood for foreplay, as it being part of foreplay, and setting the mood for the actual game, it sets the mood for aftercare.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
Imagine now you have finished, you're exhausted, you just want to lay there in each other's arms. That music is still playing because it's a playlist. The candles are still lit. The room smells nice. There are flowers
and it is warm enough.
And it is warm. The room is warm because, first of all, actually, one thing I want to tell people: dominance, male or female, dominant. It is easier to make a woman orgasm if her feet are warm. If my body is warm, especially the feet, if my body is warm, it's very easy. It's much easier for me to reach orgasm rather than when I'm cold. And especially with this Nairobi weather.
It's not in Nairobi weather. The weather is sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah.
For no particular reason.
You have to know. That's why there are so many other things. Because when you say you have to know your person's body, people think, okay, I have to know how she wants to be thrust. I have to know how she needs to be kissed and touched. No. There's so many physical aspects that are away from my body and away from your body that need work.
Yeah.
Apart from just the actual.
So that they can align with now my body. And they're outside
help
here.
Things flow.
Yeah.
That's why we say foreplay is the lifestyle.
Yeah. So I tend to think aftercare is something very, very important
and
because it sets you up now again for either the next round, whether it is going to be done after a week. It sets you up again because anyway, if we are through and then I come out of you and then I just rush to the bathroom.
And I have a meeting.
And then what happens to you is you're left like, okay, there's something, yes, nimefika orgasm,
but there's something missing.
There's something that is missing.
Yeah.
Immediately your mind starts closing up.
And I keep saying, foreplay and aftercare make you feel more attached than the actual intercourse.
It is the connection part.
It's the connection. So I feel like, okay, you wanted sex, but that's not all you wanted. You actually care about me as a person. It
because even the talk like it will make you feel like unajua kuna saa zingine mtu anafanyaga yes but I feel like I've underperformed. Like today I nime underperform and then you're like wacha nikwambie you unasema ume underperform leo
I'm done, I cannot even walk.
Leo wewe unasema ume underperform because maybe ourselves sometimes we judge ourselves harshly and so when I feel like I've underperformed and then we are having that pillow talk and then you are encouraging me and unafikiria ume underperform me kwenye niko leo. So I tend to feel, so I thought I had underperformed because of my own judgment and my own perceptions. But in your view, I have done something great. So it is very, very important. Have that aftercare, have that talk, have that, even bathing together. After it.
Take a shower together, talk to each other, appreciate each other's body. Tell your person how it felt. It's not wrong after the game to discuss the game. Hey, the way you scored that goal, next time go to penalty.
Nata kama ilikuwa lunch time, maybe you had decided okay, I work here and you work here, let's meet and do it. Maybe it was a rushed one. So zingine pia kumrudisha nguo si vibaya.
Yeah, help your person. Most of the time, we rush to take off the clothes. We never bother to help them put them back on.
Sasa ndio anakuambia kai, so nisaidie kufuga zipi, sio nisaidie kufuga hii. Now you see the bra, maybe even the fasteners are behind there. Help me. The guy is not even fair.
Yeah.
Hata ukimwambia inua mguu moja, inua nyingine, heva, then unampandisha pole pole, and then she's wiggling her way inside 8.
You might take it off thinking your intention is to put it back on, but then you find yourself taking it off.
That is aftercare as well.
Aftercare is amazing, and people need to be more open to it and be very assertive and deliberate about giving aftercare, not just receiving it, but also giving. Because personally, I feel like feeding someone after they have finished is okay. You should know some people need an energy drink. If your person takes whiskey or whatever, give them that. Have it there on hand. Have some strawberries. Have some. Okay, it's not a must that you have strawberries, but they are available. Have some melted chocolate. Have some yogurt. Yogurt is very good for us as women.
It is very good even for bacteria because it has probiotics. And as well, you have just mentioned about feeding. There is a fruit I encourage that gives instant energy. The apple. It has a lot of sugar, and it is natural sugar, and it gives instant energy. It's like sasa umemaliza kukimbia and then you're given glucose. When you take an apple, so have apple. If your man like, oh, we want to go down to, but first of all, before he goes, naturally with us, we go to factory. It is even called like that.
Factory setting.
Yes, we go to the factory setting. When you go to the cycle of sex, that cycle, the excitement, those phases, the plateau and everything.
We will discuss that. We'll do phases of sex.
Yes. So with our phase, that when we're in that phase, sometimes you need to have that feeding and those small bitings that will bring back the energy. It will give you the energy that you need at that particular moment. So aftercare is quite a good thing, and it shows really you care. Si ati hiyo tu ulikuwa ukitaka. Unajua kuna mtu mwingine akimalizana tu vile tu amekuatanisha, it's like you're left wondering, okay, so it's just that you wanted it, you just wanted to release your sex tension. That is why women feel used. And immediately a woman start feeling used, what happens next? The next phase is resentment. And then you're like, huyu msichana nimpeleka nikamfikisha orgasm, she squatted but squeeze amenichukia. Why? What did you do aftercare? Whatever you did it make her feel used? And then she developed something that we call resentment, because anyway, once she develops that, so unaona tu relationship imeanza kuisha. And aftercare does not necessarily mean in that moment while you're there. Once you leave, say we are not even in a we're in a relationship but you're not married. Once you leave, do you even text? Do you call? Hey, baby.
Do you know what are the things you do afterwards? Then, have you ever been, let me ask you, John, have you ever had a session, a proper session with someone, and then you're in a matatu, your phone rings and you see their name on your phone and you just feel goosebumps just by the thought of that's what they did.
That is what encourages something that we call afterglow. I don't know whether you know what is afterglow.
Just glow all the. And especially, I keep telling people, if you're with a person and you have morning glory in the morning, you have that session in the morning, it could be a quickie or it could be long, it could be that lazy sex on the side that you don't feel like really participating. That person will be very happy throughout the day. They'll be smiling at anyone and everyone. They'll be going to the restaurant and telling the waiters to keep change because of that's the afterglow. The afterglow is that sweet feeling. Whatever you're talking about. You carry it around. And it can go up to 72 hours. Imagine. 3 days from 5 minutes of sex. After you have had the best sex experience, you can have an afterglow of even up to 72 hours. Yani even after 72 hours, unaona simu yake, kila kitu kwa mwili yako ina respond. Every time your phone rings, your heart skips a bit. And I want to tell people, one thing I really discourage people to do is have sex. So no, I want to have sex with him because if I don't, he'll make noise, or because he's been complaining, or if I don't, then he'll have sex with someone else. Don't ever have sex for someone else to pleasure them, just for the sake. So if my husband or my dominant or whoever it is that I'm having sex with has said, it's been 2 weeks since we've had sex, I don't feel like having sex, I just do it to please them. Don't do that. Personally, I will not have sex unless I really want to have sex. Which most of the time, if I'm in a relationship with a person, the kind of sex that I have, or the kind of relationships that I have with my sexual partner, I will always be looking forward to having sex. Because it was good. Because it was good. And for me, I cannot take less than. I cannot settle for less. And because they know that they'll always give their best. But how many people are settling for less? No, that's your problem. Please pull up your socks. Hiya, thank you so much. John and I can go on and on forever. So thank you so much for joining us. Aftercare is a broad topic. I think we'll cover it again. Let us know what you think. Give us your thoughts. Share your opinions. We could try things that we've never tried before, Amma.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
we could
true.
try things that we've never tried. So please give us your opinions on Aftercare and other things we could try that we maybe have not tried. Share with us your thoughts, your perspective on the topic, and let us know.